Okay, there we go. Well, Star Citizen's not going to let us back in, so what we're going to do is not do that. Apparently my controller is very eager. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the main menu. And we're going to do a new game. I'm going to import Mass Effect 1 character. I always play Femme Shepard. I don't know why. There's just something about Shepard just makes me emphasize when it's Femme Shepard. Though if I would ever play a Renegade Shepard, which I'm probably not going to do, you know what? Let's do Veteran. I can always turn that off if I need to. But yeah, I always play Femme Shepard. Also, I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys if there's enough people who want to pop in and say, hey, you should play Renegade. No, hey, you should play Paragon. Who knows? Okay, so just doing a quick review. My name is Tamerlan, which is normally the name I use for female characters. I don't know why. I just always name my characters Tamerlan. Rank, I leveled up to 55 for Mass Effect 1. Military specialization, Sentinel. If I remember right, that is the soldier biotic combo. Psychological profile, I was Paragon. I know, I'm very boring. I play Paragon. Rex survived. Kaiden. I dislike Kaiden. He always seemed way too whiny. Almost like Luke Skywalker before he grew up. And after he grew up. Council. I saved the Council. I recommended Anderson. And here I am, about to die. Whew. Looking in the sun. That's how you go blind.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop.
I bought this nice...
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept
My
our
sound baffle is
Even
betraying
after
me.
everything humanity has
It's a
accomplished.
conspiracy.
But
I
Shepard,
bought this nice long...
she's a hero, a bloody icon.
Excuse me. Headset cable.
But she's just one
Thinking,
more.
you know, it'd be
If we lose
fine.
Shepard, humanity might well follow.
I'll just,
Then see
buy a
to it
cable.
that we don't lose her.
have the audio. And now the audio is only coming out of one ear.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't
Okay,
found any
that's a
sign
lot
of
better.
Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Alright, Shepard, let's be a hero.
Stress beacon is ready for launch.
And sacrifice
The Alliance
ourselves.
get here in time.
Ow. Apparently one should not fall asleep on the feet. Or allow their feet to fall asleep.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either. I need
I
you
will
to
always
get
be
the
next to
crew onto
Liara.
the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard, Liara, go. Now. Aye, aye.
Well, that's not ominous. I'll be running out of commentary while I play this game. I've played this game so many times. I still love it. But as much as I love it, I still... Yeah, I think I'm just going to turn the webcam off. It was not working correctly when I started the stream. I didn't recognize that it was lagging quite so bad. So let's kill some Shepard. I had to switch my stream overlays, so are you able to hear me, Thumbs? Oop, can't go that way. And magnetic boots. You missed a GIF opportunity there, Thumbs. You definitely missed the fact that you can do the Roger Roger. Shall we watch? Ooh, I think I remember how to do this. Boom. Bye-bye, chair. Go off to the vacuum of space. The audio is fantastic. That's good. Can you hear the game? I think eventually what I want to do is I want to replace my webcam with like a 3D generated figure, just so that I can have, you know, a 3D demon playing games just sitting there in the screen.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Don't be stupid though.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change.
I feel like awkward if I try to play Paragon in this game.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
Mysterious narrator voice. I've never had that described. Oh, big plasma beam. and it just crushed his arm. Losing my oxygen supply in the depths of space, that'd be a pretty horrific way to go. And especially knowing there's no chance I'm gonna make it out of this. With A, the damage in that suit, and B, she's falling. She is falling into the planet. And yes, I have done that in Star Citizen. It's never pleasant. I kind of want to take my new Avenger and literally do a dive off of it onto a planet just for the lulz. I might do that on stream. Interactive comic. Would you like to review the story so far? Yes, because you know. Why not? I haven't played Mass Effect 1 for a while.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine.
Her life is flashing
it's everything that happens
before
along the
she,
way.
you know,
The choices you make,
goes to the light.
paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything
One
but.
could argue,
Of course, that's how it started.
is the new
Routine
Shepard
mission.
actually Shepard, or is it just a
Distress call.
copy?
And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. Good kid, loyal, by the book.
This is what happens. No, it's what happens right after you hit that backspace button in SC.
Soldier to the core. Tough,
And that,
disciplined.
like 10 seconds before you resurrect in the
Ashley joined
med
up with
bed.
us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad.
Because you sit there for like 10 seconds before you actually wake up. And
Nothing I'd ever seen.
yeah, your life story is flashing between your character's
Scorching the
eyes.
colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried
I
to
do
take it.
apologize for anybody who was actually hoping to see Star Citizen play. And I remind everybody, including myself,
I grabbed him and threw him out
that
of
the
the way.
nickname for Star Citizen
That's when it hit
is
me.
Bug Citizen.
Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't
I don't know
breathe.
why I'm making facial
Barely
expressions. I
breathed.
turned my webcam off, but
Everything went black.
you can just imagine the
Then I
deadpan
saw
stare.
something. A vision. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative.
I
on the
see your
Citadel.
puppy and I raise you a
With
Gengar.
those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe
You know,
it were their
I'm on my
children, and
Xbox. I'm
Spectres
not
could be
actually
guilty
on
of
my
something like that.
computer. So it's
They
hard
needed
for me to
proof,
respond to
which meant
emotes.
I needed proof.
To be perfectly honest, it's hard for me even to see
Fortunately, I
these
wasn't alone in my
emotes.
search.
So,
Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was
yeah,
willing to share
that just
them.
happened.
That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally.
Tali is
expert
actually one of my
in
favorite
that
characters, to be
hacking
perfectly
machine
honest.
procured
She's
some
just
information on
so
Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty.
hyper and
Tali's
naive.
evidence
It's
proved that Saren
hilarious.
was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first
Is it an
task,
honor or is it
bring down
making a
Saren.
scapegoat?
Anderson decided to stay behind, getting up his ship in Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently, she felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way
Like
of our
I said,
mission, finding
Caden
Saren.
is a little shit.
Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni queen. The queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni queen to deal with. She
Big
claimed her
spider
drones would
insect
do no harm
people.
if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the queen was true to her word. She left.
They seem almost like a
Jones with her.
combination between spider and a
With
coral
Saren's top
polyp.
lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan.
Excuse
He found a
me.
cure for the genophage.
Like
a
I said,
disease
I've been at
inflicted
work
on
and running
Krogan
around
to
and
prevent
at the
them
gym
from
all
breeding
day.
and taking over the
I might
galaxy.
be a little tired.
The Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves. Mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently.
Feel free to flame any
Rex
of my
wanted the
actions in the
genophage
first
cure for his
game.
people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan
I'd probably
were
do them
evil,
the same way
but he
again.
wouldn't back down.
I've played this
Fortunately,
way too many
Rex is
times.
smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was
Well, I
the
think I
real
want
threat.
to change up
When we finally
my
got to the
class a
center
little
of the
bit. I
base,
think I have got that
I
option.
realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan.
I kind of
was
want to
already
see
in
what I can do with
communication
sniper
with the
rifles in
Reapers.
this game.
Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it. For Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but it wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man and a great soldier. But I had to choose. I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat
The traditional hero's tale.
Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we put our feelings aside for the sake of the mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other.
I'm not gonna make the noises. Don't ask me to make the noises.
We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that. Each time,
I said no sound effects.
the Protheans had fought and
No.
died like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the
Destroy us
Citadel.
all.
It was
Destroy
intact,
us
heavily
all.
damaged. It caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled
just
Saren's army
realized
outside the Citadel, I
The
cornered
tubes are very
Caden back in the
strategically
Citadel
placed on
tower in
those
front of him.
husk bodies.
He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny
I
Ascension,
like it.
fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him.
We're almost done with this
The
little
other choice,
recap.
Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired, Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army.
Again, I say scapegoat.
Just another routine mission.
You think this is the surface of a planet? It's not.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
And now I get to make my character options. Woo! I guess I will be keeping Sentinel. Well, let's take Reeve. Reeve seems interesting.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close.
Exit obligatory flashback scene? I don't know what to call it.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
And now I'm armed.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get you to the shuttles.
I think I can still get the ability to use sniper rifles eventually, but we'll see.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your...
Okay, let's see what we got here. Reeve. Damages targets nervous or synthetic systems to prevent healing. Restores health and gives temporary health bonus when used against organics. That's nice. Also deals double damage to armor and barriers. Okay, let's definitely equip that.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is
Okay, I guess that's the difference between normal difficulty and veteran. I only remember there being like 2 enemies the first time I played through this. Okay, let's see here. Nada. Okay.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Well, that's dark.
More reinforcement. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to... take them out.
We've been spotted.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
Well, I guess that's one way to clear a room.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing great, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, free me. I've got mech closing in on my position.
Always explore like everywhere.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that
You can't put a price on Shepard.
know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my...
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic...
Oof.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we made. But she's still the same.
What the hell? What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Shepard is the answer to every military problem.
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for, but that should be impossible. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
I know this isn't
Fair.
the best...
You and our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose.
It's a...
Yeah. The Alliance officially declared you, and if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other
I'll tell you what.
survivors?
We're low on thermal clips. Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power. That's it.
Lost...
Falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions.
You know anything about this attack?
I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. Usually a lot more dull than this. No, anywhere else they'd
It's the
have put you.
quickest way to those shuttles.
Shepard's alive?
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet.
Clips. Always pick up spare ammo.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with
The whole station is crawling with mix. I'm doing the best I can.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't...
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God. I'm hit! They shot me!
Couldn't happen to him. That's your guy.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard.
Shepard, down here!
Do I have to? I don't wanna.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained...
We talked
Should be
about
some. Hopefully, there's enough to get him up.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall. Thanks, Shepard. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs.
We didn't ask what you were doing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides,
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then
Right,
we'll sort
Shepard.
out-
Forget about Miranda.
Bunch of mechs won't drop.
There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me
Okay,
about you?
maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change. The shuttle bay is open.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense.
Really isn't the
We
time.
won't make it if she's
If you want to
expected.
piss off the boss.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by
I
Cerberus.
wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are waived. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, if I won't get any more
It's not
answers-
much farther to the shuttle bay.
They've seen us.
I didn't realize that this was open over here. Okay. I forgot about those mechs. I probably should not have forgotten about those mechs. That took way too much ammo.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I do like the fact that all those symbols actually mean something in electronics. Like, I know I definitely recognized fuse, ground, circuit breaker. I think there was one other, I can't remember what it was.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the...
Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
If you say so.
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to
You
speak.
mean the elusive man?
Jake.
Lying to the commander.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else?
That's no moon. Glowy scars.
Before you meet with the elusive
If it was a
man,
different
you need to
universe,
ask a few questions
she would
to
be a
evaluate
Sith.
Your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
This is a waste
The
of
sooner
time.
we start.
Okay. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz.
A lot of lives depended on
However
me.
you want to satisfy
Almost.
Miranda.
Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's clone.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call.
I left a
Why?
friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are
I
there.
suppose you're right. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
I don't like wearing the Cerberus symbol. That's an interesting effect. I kind of like that. So let's apply that.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I...
Is it wrong that the
That our
elusive man
place in the
kind of
universe
reminds
is
me
more
of
fragile
John F.
than we
Kennedy?
like to think.
I think they probably did that on purpose.
That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Is it anybody but me, or anybody other than me that finds the fact that he has those electronic blue eyes massively foreboding?
Cut to the chase.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Nothing you say is
I'd be
gonna...
disappointed if I could persuade you that easily. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to view. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Is this a volunteer
You
job?
always have a choice, Shepard. But first, find any clues you can. I brought you back. It's up to you to do it.
Nobody cares what he did. One, save, because that was a lot of stuff to get through just to... Okay, let's spend some points, huh? Okay, let's see. Let's tech armor, defender, overload, reeve, and throw.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if, well, at least you're confident.
Someone who's been...
I believe in what's
It's obvious
We've
you're
got
not-
an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Ooh. So import bonus. I started at level 4. A whole bunch of credits, a whole bunch of resources. And because I've beaten it, I start with a whole bunch of credits, a whole bunch of resources. That's not bad at all. Of course, I can't spend any of those resources yet. That's besides the point.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
If I remember right, there's something I can scan here or something.
like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
That's not spooky. That's not spooky at all.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Okay, I guess there is nothing for me to find here. That's fine. I'm sure there'll be stuff for me to find later. Ooh, there's spare parts. How many credits do I have?
No more contacts!
So I start with 354,000 credits, 59,000 of each resource. That's not a bad beginning. Whoa.
Hear that?
Strange. These were disabled at the other colonies.
Gotcha!
Here, there we go!
Parolee!
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
And you don't figure that we're not alone on the deserted colony. That like flies in the face of every horror movie that has ever been made. Ever. Ooh, medkit. Another bypass, okay. I love those bypass minigames. It's fun.
Make activity.
Think I hit it enough times? I don't think so. I don't think I hit it enough times.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally?
Yes, it did. Praza,
Why is your old commander
I
worried?
don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find
Isn't that a
him.
little strange?
Quarians can choose where they go on
She
pilgrimage.
means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town.
Vitor's the only
Good
way-
idea. You'll
Now we're working.
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow, head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off.
Make sure to keep in
Will
radio
do.
contact.
Good luck, Shepard.
Gotta try not to be pushy. Cerberus has done some bad
There's a
things.
squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
compromised.
Ow. That was... Well, I just lost 2,000 credits. I'm a little mad now. That's what I get for just rushing in.
Use overload on him.
Lock shield.
Yeah!
One left.
Dropped him!
Enemy down.
You're done!
Ow.
One left. Enemy down. Perfect.
Maybe it pays to have your armor turned on, you know?
Perfect. One left.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Praza wants that tally.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point. Taking cover!
Miranda has always been
Take
like
point,
a,
Shepard.
been
We'll
a bit
cover
of a
the door.
bitch. Well, that got dark.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Why do I now have an assault rifle?
Overload will take out their shields. Switching sidearms. This will put you down.
Ow. was actually much easier than I expected it was going to be, considering that I'm playing on the hard mode. Boom, bypassed.
This is valuable.
Boom, more resources.
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm.
I just pulled a Tony Stark and took control of all your screens.
How come they did?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarm. You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
He sees all.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of
They're a
alien?
species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The secret swarms.
What happened
The
next?
monsters
I
took
think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
I studied her.
We need to get this one.
We won't hurt him.
Your people tried to...
Raza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it.
Understood, Commander.
And good luck out
Be
there.
ready for pickup.
Alright, I think I'll be shutting down soon. I'm actually really tired from the gym. I wanted to get at least some streaming in tonight. I'm sorry that it couldn't be Star Citizen. I don't know why it kicked me out and then wouldn't let me back in. Hopefully I'll be back on Thursday with some Star Citizen to actually play. Maybe if I can play sometime throughout the week, I'll try to put together some videos for people to watch. I'm going to try to kid out that Avenger, and we'll see how it goes.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Thank you all for hanging around. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties today. It happened to a friend of mine too, so
the collectors are behind the
computer curse is just going around heavy. Gotta knock on that wood. Well, I hope you all have a pleasant evening, and I hope things start to turn around for me and technology.